I do not plan on being home tonight.
Then stop texting me! We don't actually have sex. You can just give me
Hey, what's up?
You there? Oscar, no!
It's time for dating nightmares, okay? Raise your hand if you are back in this horrible landscape with me. Unfortunately, your boy is back on the market, and if you didn't know this about me, my picker is off. If you send me out to find a man, I will come back with a druggie, okay? And that's not necessarily saying it's a bad thing. I'm not even kidding. I have accidentally dated 6 drug addicts, okay? And then don't even get me started on that one time that I dated that electrician in the woods and I had no idea that he was addicted to pills for 2 months. He kept telling me he had allergies, so I bought him Claritin and then he sold the Claritin. No. Nothing between the ears, okay? I've actually hired a matchmaker. This is hilarious. But that is true. I have done that. And so I need assistance. However, I think we all know the dating pool is terrifying. So I found a collection of messages from our nice girls and nice guys specifically around the talking phase of dating. Because listen, if I'm in this hell, I'm taking you guys with me. If you have time tonight, I would like for you to call me, please. Yeah, of course. Tried to call. I can chat right now before 7 if you want. No, I didn't mean right now. I am with someone. Later tonight I can. Estimate on time, 9:30-ish. Schedule isn't working in this instance. Wait a minute. I don't know why I should be so harsh right now, because if you said, can you call me tonight? And the dude says, yeah, of course. I just tried to call. And then he tries to find the time. Okay, where's this going? Okay, never mind. I will talk to you some other day. Will you be free later than that? No idea. I do not plan on being home tonight.
Then stop texting me!
Thanks for trying, though. I will talk to you some other time. No matter what's going on, whether she's busy, blah, blah, this is just weird. It's just weird and defensive. Get off my phone. You clearly don't like me. Get off my phone. This episode is sponsored by Factor. Oh my God. You know what I hate, guys? Dishes. I hate dishes. And then also, when I'm tired, I don't want to think about what do I want to eat? What do I want to go get from the grocery store? What do I want to order? Sometimes after a long day, it is too much. So why not pop open the fridge, pick a meal of your choice, throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and sit down. The only thing you gotta wash is the fork. If you've got a crazy busy work week, or maybe you're just tired, get your Factor box and relax all week knowing that meals are covered right there in the fridge and you don't have to think too hard. They have over 35 options that you can pick and choose, mix and match whatever you want to order, or just try the chef's choice, or keto friendly, veggie, calorie smart options. They've got it all. And the best part is you can switch it up week over week. Now, a quick personal story. I thought this was so funny. I live in LA, and a couple weeks ago, I had to go to some really fancy thing. It was in this nice high-rise building, all of these luxury apartments, da-da-da-da. I walked by the package room, and I saw 2 Factor boxes that had been freshly delivered. I am in one of the most expensive places I have ever seen, and these fools are like,
give me my Factor box.
I honestly actually felt so proud in that moment. I thought that was so cool. I'm like, the rich people are eating Factor. Why? Because it's easy and it's good. I know you guys have probably been hearing about Factor for years on YouTube, and it is surprising when you try one of those meals and you're like, wait a minute, I get it. So look, give it a try. And if you haven't had Factor before, you can actually use my discount code to get a little something off your first couple of boxes. All you gotta do is go to factor75.com and then use my code 50BOZE, or just click the link in the description. But don't forget, when you go to the checkout, all capital letters, 50BOZE. That'll get you 50% off of your first box and free shipping. I'll have 10 to 15 minutes while I drive somewhere around 8:15. No thanks! Oh my God. Wait, chat. Does she just not like him? Or does she? Because homeboy's literally like, hey, I will call you while I'm driving. Yo, okay. No thanks. Are you upset? No. Okay. I'm much more clear than earlier, actually. I'm glad. Where are you going? Okay, my driver is here. I'm going to. We'll definitely not be home tonight. I'm sure we'll speak sometime, though. Have a good night. What? Won't we see each other tomorrow? I don't like how you're acting. Why make a point to tell me you won't be home and then again make a point to not answer when I ask where? Then say, oh, whatever, I'll talk to you on another day some other time, fully knowing that we have plans in 24 hours. Wow. I'm in a rush and have someone with me and was letting you know I wouldn't be home for a call later when I asked you to call and just told you where, and sorry the phrasing wasn't perfect, Jesus Christ. But you were right. We don't need to fucking talk. Go look at your text again. You didn't say where. Yeah, I'm in a rush and I'm doing a million things and literally tried to fucking answer, but we just obviously don't get along. This is ridiculous, especially after everything else. I should not even have asked you to call if this was going to happen. Jesus fucking Christ. When you're no longer rushed, you should take a moment to read this whole conversation again. See if you're okay with how you just spoke to me and if you think it was justified. You still never answered. Block, block, block. If you were the blue texter, would you block this person?
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, I'm blocking. Gray texts are the lady and the maroon texts are the dude. She said, what kind of momentum? He said, everything with work, my studies and gym really went well in 2024, so I just wanted to continue. Oh, interesting. So everything in your life went well last year? That's an odd question. That either feels like probing for like wealth or success or like probing for like you don't want me to be happy. I don't know why the phrasing of that is odd to me. Okay, they said, well, I had the usual ups and downs, but overall in reflection, I can't complain about the year. How about you? How did 2024 treat you? She said, oh, okay, that's pretty unusual to hear, to be honest. I'm gonna give you some real talk. You've kind of irritated me. Okay, honesty. However, since you irritated me, I haven't been very nice to you. And you should be spoken to better than that. So the lesson here is be less annoying and aim higher. Sorry, the crackle. Be less annoying and aim higher. Sorry, how have I irritated you? Wait. What is happening? Sorry, how have I irritated you? So you were purposely being rude to me? Just by being? And no, just by being myself? She clearly does not like this person. This is like a man in her DMs. Maybe it's an old coworker. Maybe it's an old possible flame. Maybe it's something. She don't like him. If you don't like the guy, especially because you don't think he's cool or he doesn't have any game, then why rip him a new asshole for no reason? Don't be mean to people, especially people that you like. What? Never mind. Okay. All right. That one was just wild. Block. This one's NiceGirl, so the senders are usually dudes. He said, good morning. Hope you have a great day today. She said, good morning. Ooh, double exclamation mark. Okay, we're doing good here. Oh, I literally don't like texting you and it's green.
You idiot. You're honestly an idiot. Your ego is pissing me off.
They said, LOL, do you not like texting me because you're not a texter and more of a caller? Or is it just because of the green bubble? Good question, okay? She said, I don't want to text you if you don't got an iPhone. And he said, I'm sorry, but I'm never going to switch to an iPhone. We can switch back over to IG if you prefer. She said, you should get an extra phone to talk to me because I don't like it. I used to be an iPhone girl. Like this is like a thing. Sometimes like, and I'm saying this is for me, like maybe in 2017 when I was in my 20s and a dude texted me and he had an Android. I was like, what? This isn't cool. You're not cool. Now I need you guys to know that is some of the dumbest shit ever, okay? Listen, hey, look, let me just tell you this. Apple sold us elitism, okay? That's what they did. They sold us as a separate class, as a separate thing. Like, oh, if you have an Apple, you're, this type of person or whatever. So when people would see those green texts come through, they're like, oh, this isn't my person. They don't validate the extension or the version of myself that I want to be or I want to see. That's literally all it is. You just think that they're not cool. I have to tell you, that is literally some of the dumbest shit ever. In fact, okay, yeah, there's some people that got Androids that are like not as cool, but then some people are like, fuck iPhones, and they just have Androids and they're cool as shit. If you have that thought that's like, I don't like it because they don't have an iPhone, you like say that in your head or you like say it to your friends, but you don't say that to the person, do you? Because you know that it's fucking crazy to ask somebody to get a new phone with a different iOS for your comfort so that you feel like the person you're talking to is cool enough. It takes another level to tell the person, you should get a new phone because I don't like it. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? We can just be friends. But I feel like relationship, I would want to FaceTime and all of that. Yo, Google Meet, sister. Yeah. And, okay, so then he says, we can still FaceTime on IG. But if that's a deal breaker for you, then I guess it's a deal breaker. She said, yup. He said, that's unfortunate, but okay. I'll cancel our Thursday reservation and give you the time back. Okay, yes, sir. And she said, okay, we can go as friends, but it's entirely up to you. Haha, thanks, but I have enough friends. I'm not interested in making more if it's going to be just friends. Chat, block, or leave on red. Wait, we're on red right now. Whatever. You know what? Ignore forever. I'm never responding again. Next, we're not going to dinner. You both waved hello to each other. Send blank a message as the next step. He said, hey, what's up, boo? And she said, well, I woke up this morning so hungry. I was going to DoorDash my McDonald's, but I only have 23 cents to my name until the 28th because getting the car legal is not cheap. Sad, I'm just hungry. He said, damn, that really sucks. I'm sorry. Girl, hold on. If you only have 23 cents to your name, you cannot DoorDash this. You have to go pick it up, bitch. If you have 23 cents, that extra $5 for the tip and the delivery fee, you need that. You need that for your McDonald's tomorrow, okay? That is 4 items off the dollar menu. We cannot do this. You know, my favorite part of that exchange was it started off with a little Facebook thing that said, you both waved to each other. So these people were literally like, and she comes in. She's like, hey. And then he's like, hey, what's up? How are you? And she was like, can I have some money? Oh my God. Okay. All right. I need some nice guys. Bring them in. Bring in the nice boys. He said, hey, are you feeling better? She said, definitely on the mend. Smiley face. Thanks for checking in. I should be free to meet up sometime this week. And he said, that's good. Okay, just let me know when you're free. She said, hey, are you free tomorrow morning for a coffee? He said, hey, smiley face. Yep, I am. What about 11:30 at 8/20? Sure, sounds good. Cool. Guys, I think this is looking pretty good. Okay, so they met up. She said, hey, blank, it was really nice meeting you today. Thanks so much for the hot chocolate this morning. Cute. I'm not really looking for anything right now. She didn't like him. Sorry if that's disappointing to hear. I know you're not looking for friendship either, so I don't think this is going to work out. All the best. Good message. He said, fair enough. I liked your innocent ways. You seem like you'd be fun to play with in a certain dynamic. It's your loss ultimately. You might think I deserve better than you or something, but that's not the case. I do like your ways. I just wish you'd do more of that. I guess we're not looking for the same thing. I told you what. First of all, stop fucking typing, bro. Like, holy brain dump. I guess we're not looking for the same thing. I told you what I want to do. I assumed that that's what you wanted too. Is he just going straight into the dirty talk? I wonder if they went on the coffee date and he said like something inappropriate and she was like, oh, no. I like it rough and I like to be the daddy. Maybe I didn't make that clear enough. How do you need to make that clearer? How many times do you need to say I want to be the daddy? But anyways, if that's not what you want, then good day to you. First of all, I am not letting no man me that says good day to you. But anyways, if that's not what you want, then good day to you. Unless, of course, you want something in return. Maybe you want to see my office. Personally, as I said, I'm not looking for anything serious, but I just want to have some fun with you. We don't actually have sex. You can just give me Is this rage bait? No, this is a man. Report to the FBI. Ew. You know what's actually like crazy about that? His last piece in the message is just like getting in paragraphs of over-sexualizing her when like clearly that's like probably what made her super uncomfortable on the date. But oh my God. Bring in the next nice boy. Da-da-da-da. Let's exchange numbers or something. She said, hi blank, thanks. I would prefer to stay in communication in the app until we have plans to meet. Perfect. Not giving the guy your number. Just, let's stay here. So if you don't like me, block him on the app. And he said, bitch, you just saw me read the first line of this. Lose everything. Nah, I'm the man. I already made the initiative to reach out to you. I respected you enough and gave you access to let you match with me. I'm going to keep reading through this horse shit in a minute, but hey, it's me. I'm on my cell phone. Hi. I always forget to tell you guys to get merch. So if you didn't know, you can get blankets and t-shirts at bozeversustheworld.net. And listen, we're only doing one restock at the end of the year. So this is it. Get your merch. Unless you're international. Because I'm telling you, them blankets are way too expensive international. I got y'all later. We'll figure it out. Bye. Some people hear way too much shit on social media about how you're the best. You're the prize. It goes to men and it goes to women. And they echo these things that they hear online about you're the fucking best, your dick is so big every woman should want to be in your presence. And also there's a lot of like female driven content that's way too, that you should be running this guy's pockets, you should be doing X, Y, and Z. Bro, yourself, your worth, your goals, your everything should not be tied to another person in any way. Like whether it's running people's pockets or whether it's getting validation from women, you will be left high and dry if your only sources of confidence are external, okay? And also you'll be left high and dry if you're repeating these mantras that you've heard on social media, but you haven't earned yet. What the do you mean I respected you enough and gave you access? Bro, we ain't on Raya. Who the f are you? Okay, he said, this ain't the ball in your court and one-sided deal, so disregard the generic interest. I'm not about to jump through hurdles and hoops to get to know you. Fuck you, boy. Plus, look at me and look at you. I'm the catch, not you. Last but not least, I'm not going through all that crap. LOL. Either you're interested or not. No need for extra crap. I'm a very, very successful, beautiful, young, tall, endowed man who's not into time wasters like you. You should go engage with the low vibrational people like you. Block and shoot out of a cannon into the sun. Verdict. Hey, this is Oscar. Okay, so the first one's the guy. The response is the lady. Hey, this is Oscar from Take 5, letting you know that your car is ready. She said, awesome. Thank you so much. I'll be right there. Oh, this is a thing. This is a thing. If you are a guy that gets a woman's number for service, for a delivery, for, I don't know, who knows what it is, don't text after the service. Don't do that. This has like happened to me a few times before. And I think what's shocking about it is that like, it's so not socially appropriate. I give way too much grace sometimes because I was thinking like maybe sometimes people don't know, but like I think people know and they just want to like shoot their shot. Hey, what's up? You there? Oscar, no! Oscar, oh my God. She said, yeah, isn't this the place I got my oil changed? Was something wrong with my payment? Or this is Oscar. LOL. Oh my God. Right from the place I got my oil changed, right? Did I need to follow up with y'all about something? Nope, just wanted to say hi. Haha, how are you? So you're texting me to text me. Yep, and to see how you're doing. I'm fine, but this is a little strange. I've never spoken to you outside of getting my oil changed where you work twice. I also have a boyfriend. Great. Strange how? I'm just trying to make friends and you're making me seem like some creep. How else am I supposed to make friends? Girls like you are the reason that guys don't approach females as much these days because they're afraid of being labeled as a creep just for putting themselves out there. I thought you would be nicer and get it. Forget I texted you. Bye. If I hadn't experienced this at least twice before, because like when dudes that do that, they really don't, I don't know what it is. Like, I think they really don't get it sometimes. And I have legitimately had this exact conversation like twice. He said, oh, and who cares if you have a boyfriend? Did I even ask? Okay, Oscar. LOL, like I'm trying to date you? What a joke. I was trying to make friends. Get over yourself. Even if I was interested, I'm not anymore with that snotty attitude. Your boyfriend is probably miserable being with someone like you, poor guy. Dude, I'm trying to work right now and you're blowing my phone up. Stop texting me or I'm going to call both your work and the police. He said, my boss won't care. Go ahead and try. What are the police going to do? You're a trip. All right, I'm blocking you. Don't contact me on this number again or I will make good with contacting the police. What's your verdict? I'm an ignorer block. I don't know why. I'm an ignorer because I'm like, this is creepy. Get away from me.